Hey guys, it's Ro. Welcome to another Nerdy Nummies. Today I have a special guest, my friend Greg.
Hi guys.
He is super awesome and cool, and I will put a link to his channel down below. It's Barnyard Effects. You have worked on over like 300 films.
Film, television shows, web series.
Greg does everything from special effects makeup to producing, and he even made this costume today, my Samus costume. Thank you so much. It is awesome. And it is because we are going to be making Metroid Cupcakes today. Let's get started.
Cool.
The things you'll need will be 3/4 cup of flour, half a cup of light brown sugar, half a cup of buttermilk, a bowl of fresh raspberries. Oh, nom. These are gonna be for decoration. You also need 1 stick of butter, which is half a cup of butter, 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla extract, half a teaspoon of baking soda, 3/4 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon salt, a bunch of plain cashews that we're also going to use for decoration, and some vanilla buttercream frosting. I've dyed this green so it will look like a Metroid. We will also need
Half a cup of sugar, 2 ounces of semi-sweet dark morsels, half a cup of unsweetened cocoa powder, and 2 eggs at room temperature, 2 bowls, a whisk, and then cupcake tray with cupcake liners.
So let's put it all together.
All at once?
All at once. We're just gonna throw all of these things into the cupcake tray, and that's how the pirates made the biological weapons, the Metroids. The first thing that we're gonna do is you're gonna take your bowl of semi-sweet morsels and your butter. You're gonna put it in the microwave for 30 seconds at a time and mix your chocolate and your butter together in between each time. It may take about 4 increments, but you're gonna do it until everything is combined. In your big mixing bowl, we are gonna combine your flour, our cocoa powder, baking soda, baking powder, and salt. Then whisk it up.
Now that the dry ingredients are all mixed together, we're going to put everything else in the second bowl.
We're gonna add our brown sugar, our regular sugar, our 2 eggs, and a little bit of vanilla extract. Once you've mixed together these ingredients, now we're gonna add our butter and chocolate mixture, the one that we set off to the side to cool. You're just gonna add it to the mixture, keep stirring. You don't wanna over stir, but your batter will end up looking a little bit and feeling like pudding, and that's what you want. So we've got the dry ingredients, our wet ingredients with the chocolate and butter mixed in, and then our buttercream milk. You're gonna have the wet ingredients in the middle, and then we're gonna alternate. You put a little dry ingredients in, then I'll put a little milk. You ready? It's teamwork. A little bit of milk. There we go. Then just keep alternating, adding your dry and milk ingredients.
Chunky milk.
Yeah, your chunk of milk until it's all combined. Okay, once you've mixed together all of your ingredients, your mixture, your batter will be really thick. It looks like chocolate pudding. Now we're gonna scoop the batter into the cupcake tray, and I've given Greg, he's got a tablespoon scoop because I like this method. I really don't know why, but you're gonna take 2 tablespoons for each cupcake tray. Take your little scoop and just scoop them in there, and you can get messy, that's fine.
Once your tray is full, set your oven for 350 degrees and bake for 18 minutes. So now that the cupcakes are all baked and cooled, it's time to decorate.
It's my favorite part.
It is. It's my favorite part too. We're going to start with cutting the cashews.
So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take 2 cashews, cut them in half because you'll need 4 halves for each cupcake.
The little pincers.
Yeah,
Like this.
the little things that clamp onto you and suck the life out of you. So be careful when you're making these. So you're just gonna take a sharp cutting knife, watch your fingers, and gently go right down the middle. Now you're gonna take your knife and you're just gonna make the end a little bit more pointy so it looks like.
So you didn't like really dig in.
Take your knife, just gently shape them.
All the nuts are cut and we grouped them into little sets of 4 for each cupcake. So now it's time to put everything together and we're going to start with the icing.
Yep. We're gonna frost our cupcakes. I love this part. I put some buttercream frosting into 2 plastic baggies to make it a little bit easier to control. I always like to start on the outside and then work your way in.
You make that look so easy.
Now that we've got all of our cupcakes frosted, we're gonna add some green sprinkles on top because these are pretty Metroids.
Sparkly.
Yeah, so we're gonna make it rain. I put them on top of this little baking sheet to catch the extra sprinkles because I get a little messy. You just go like this and then make it rain. Make it rain, make it rain, make it rain, make it rain. All around, all around. Now you're gonna take your raspberries, and every cupcake gets 3 raspberries, and I like to position them 1 on the top and then 2 on the bottom. Ta-da! Here are chocolate raspberry Metroid Cupcakes. Thanks you guys for suggesting them. They smell so good. And a big thank you to Greg for being here and baking with me.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks
if
for
Metroid
coming.
smelled this good in real life, I would never stop playing the game.
Yeah. Nom, 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 nom. Again, I will be putting his links down below. Go check him out. He makes so many cool, amazing things. And if you guys have any other ideas of any of the nutty nummies, please let me know. Leave me a message down below and I'll do my best to make it happen. Also, we'll be posting lots of pictures of these little Metroid cupcakes on Facebook, Tumblr, Twitter, and Instagram. And if you guys make these, please send us some pictures because we get a big kick out of seeing your baking creations. All right, thanks again, you guys. Bye-bye.